Very good afternoon to you. I'm Lisa Broom with the CBC News Break. Strong indications that the National Union of Public Workers and Government have agreed to a September 1st deadline for the integration of the Customs and Excise Department into the Barbados Revenue Authority. This follows a meeting at government headquarters yesterday between union officials and Finance Minister Chris Sinclair. CBC understands that the respective parties are happy that the 3-month time frame will allow them the leeway to wrap up all the issues currently on the negotiating table. It is understood that only 16 customs guards are not being offered new employment within the BRA. Union sources tell CBC the customs guards are likely to be reabsorbed within the General Civil Service or the Ministry of Defence and Security. The various parties have reported substantial progress in the talks, including on issues of supersession. It is understood that all customs officers will be offered positions within the BRA without any adverse effects to their terms and conditions of employment. Opposition Barbados Labour Party candidate for St. Peter, Colin Jordan, is recovering at the Sparman Clinic after undergoing a medical procedure. Jordan, who is Vice President of the Finance Committee of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, was admitted at the facility on Monday after reportedly falling ill. The disclosure was made by Chief Executive Officer of the BHTA, Sue Springer, ahead of her report at the organization's annual general meeting.
As you know, Colin Jordan is our VP Finance. He has been VP Finance and/or involved in this association for some 15 years. I want you all to pray for Colin. He is very sick at the moment, and we are hoping that he will improve very, very, very soon. Unfortunately, he took ill yesterday. He is in Sparman Clinic, and he will be there for the next few days under observation. So please keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and we really will miss him. He sent me a message this morning saying how sorry he's not here.
Police are continuing their search for 3 wanted men. The trio, deemed to be armed and dangerous, are wanted in connection with separate serious criminal matters. They are Jason Cecil Spencer, alias Punky, Punk or Sam, last known address 4th Avenue, Hearts Gap, Christchurch. Spencer is about 5 feet 5 inches in height, medium build and of black complexion. He has black hair, flared nostrils, thick lips and dark brown eyes. Trey Kemar Murray, alias Gowdy, last known address Goodland Main Road, St. Michael, is one of the other men. Trey Murray is about 5 feet 4 inches tall, of slim build and of dark complexion. He has black hair, a low haircut and dark brown eyes. He has the word Murray tattooed on his right arm. The third man is Christopher Jonathan Jamar Holder, last known address Baycroft Road, Tweeside Road, St. Michael. He is about 5 feet 5 inches tall, also of slim build and dark complexion. Holder has black hair, a low hairstyle, a small nose, dark brown eyes and full lips. The 3 men, Jason Spencer, Trey Murray and Christopher Holder, are advised that they can present themselves to the police accompanied by an attorney at law of their choice. Any person who may know the whereabouts of the 3 are asked to contact the police emergency at telephone number 211, the nearest police station, or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-TIPS, that is 1-800-8477. In other news now, for the first time in 25 years, the Kingdom of Super Gladiators Calypso tent will be absent from the Cropover Arena. This means the tent will not be opening for any nightly shows or judging for any of the major shows. Chairman of the Management Committee, Winston Allen, tells CBC this was a last-minute decision after the committee had failed to resolve some outstanding issues.
We registered the tent, we tried to win the NCS if we want to come this year, yeah, but then we were hoping that those things happen that would be resolved before the season started, but so far they haven't, and it's really futile trying to rush it and have a judging day on June 23rd when your people have not been getting together to rehearse and all that. So it wouldn't make sense doing that. It would not be in keeping with what Roy is accustomed in terms of excellent production, and we don't want to mar that situation at all.
Mr. Allen has also revealed the Culture Village in Waterford has been renamed to the Roy Bayer Culture Centre. He says it's open and can be used by the public for events.
So it's one of those venues that people know wants to see something cultural and it's wholesome. You can come and we can use the facilities. So, of course, we will try to keep it, you know, but it is there, and we want everybody to use it, keep it going. We can keep it active. Yeah, it's not gonna lie dormant. We're gonna have all things happening there with summer camps and everything.
Meantime, we're hearing that fewer tents are registered to face the judges at this year's Pick a de Crop competition. Corporate Communications Officer with the NCF, Simone Codrington, says only 7 tents were listed when registration closed last week.
We had 7 registered tents: Tornadoes, Stray Cats, House of Soca, Headliners, The Big Show, The Experience Tent, and Cave Shepherd All Stars. Last year, for judging, we actually had about 9 tents judging.
Females in entertainment, have been told they should never be discouraged from pursuing their goals. The words of entertainment from Sharon Carpenter, TV presenter with major networks BET and BBC. She also told the women it's important for them to give back.
Reach back and help those younger women who are coming up behind us. Advise them, mentor them, and guide them in the right direction. We've got to stick together. We are much more powerful together than apart. Remember that. And remember, next time someone calls you the B word, if they do, they really mean you're a boss.
Ms. Carpenter was one of the speakers at a dinner hosted by Fantasy Barbados Kadooment Band in honor of women in the entertainment industry. Culture Minister Stephen Lashley was also one of the speakers. He says female entertainers in Barbados had an outstanding role model in Rihanna, who continues to dominate the industry.
Our women in entertainment have done a great job. They continue to blaze the trail across the world, and I have no problem. I have no problem in taking the lead from the women, particularly when it comes to entertainment. They always have something fresh.
The newly retired principal of the St. Lucy's Primary School believes having open discussions with teaching staff is effective in the profession. Anderson Jordan says it builds relations with the other members of staff.
I would come back to the school when I look at my staff. I love the staff. You would have heard about open discussions. You would have heard about open discussions. And this is the way I believe that any school should run. Open discussion. When people have to make decisions, they work better by them.
The former principal was speaking on the school's grounds, where a retirement function was held for him and 2 other members of staff, Beverly Blackman, a teacher, and school meals worker Norma Mason. The principal served 47 years in the teaching service. Meantime, Housing Minister Dennis Kelman says discipline is still necessary even in the modern age. He added that teachers must remain in control.
I'm told you cannot flog anymore unless it's done by the principal. Well, this is modern age, but I still believe in discipline. And I cannot tell the teachers, and I can see one of my former teachers, Mrs. Gladwin Gray is looking, and I cannot tell the teachers how to discipline. But I am not telling you to use the bamboo, or I am not telling you not to use it. But what I'm saying, that discipline is something that must continue. And you must find the most creative way to discipline.
We'll have regional and international news after this break. Stay with us.